Hey, my friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your divine inspiration message for today. All right, so what I want to start with is the angel numerology number as usual. And we got a number 11, which is interesting because we are in the very first day of the 11th month, which is 111, and then add up 2024 and you get, well, you reduce it to an 11, which is basically spiritual blessings or a large reminder that you have the influence of spirit with you and with me, with all of us. It's about keeping the faith. Now, you can reduce the number 11 to a 2, which is keeping the faith and watching our negative thinking going gently and harmoniously and being supportive and considerate, being sensitive to ourselves and very sensitive to other people. But when we have an 11, I happen to believe that's amplified. But not only is it amplified, but we've also got the presence of the divine, that source energy, almost as if the divine says, listen, I've got you, I'm seeing you, I'm holding your heart, I'm holding your dreams, I'm holding your wishes, and I want you to pay attention to being in the presence of your own greatness. The number 11 is an indication that faith is not only your ally, it's also a teacher that lets us, students of life, students of the earth, students of Mother Earth, Father Sky, know how important it is to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and that there is a much bigger plan in place. So for that, no accident that I chose and changed a couple of these isms. Gratitude is the fuel of the universe. So being thankful for the faith. And look, we've got Michael and faith, which I don't know how much closer to the divine we can get without these two. A spiritual calling. Divine protection. Nothing can happen to you. Put the blue light of protection all the way around you. For me, I like seeing it as if it was, if any of you are into that BBC show Doctor Who, he gets into a blue phone box. Well, I believe that there's like a blue, this color blue, lapis blue, surrounding me, and then let it amplify outwards. And faith is the twin flame, the divine feminine part of Archangel Michael. She comes to our heart, bringing us these breakthrough moments, keeping us out of the mental drama. So my isms. Gratitude is the fuel of the universe. I love watching how the universe makes things happen. And if you want an example of how to watch the universe make things happen, go outside, find something nature, and see how birds just flutter from tree to tree, from nest to nest, from thing to thing. Squirrels, anywhere in nature. Watch how the universe revolves this earth around the big planet of the sun. And watch how, as we are evolving, revolving, moving, changing, the clouds are also coming in and going out, just like the tide, just like anything. That's the universe at play, at work, causing all of this to work harmoniously with everything else. My last ism. I am worthy of all the goodness and the abundance in the universe. Being worthy of that, being worthy and being part of it, is the faith. Having the faith that you are doing what you can. If you're doing your best, if you're trying your best, If you're putting your best foot in front of the other foot, then there's no other thing that you can be expected to do. But you have to believe that the angels, that the guides, that the fairies, that the energy, that the vibration is working for your highest good. I believe it myself. That's my Happier Me affirmation. If someone you care about needed encouragement, you would show support and faith. Then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend. And your best friend needs to know that you're there, needs to know that you've got your back, needs to know that you're listening to them. So today, of all days, be your own best friend. Take yourself on a nature walk if you're feeling a little bit, not so good. We have a brand new moon today. And the new moon ends up in the sign of Scorpio. So Yasmin Boland has this incredible Moonology diary for 2024. And she's saying that the key words for this new moon in Scorpio is constructive, healing, persuasive, and deep. And the new moon starts in Los Angeles, it's already up, at 6:15 in the morning. In New York, it happens at 8:47, and as I'm projecting this to you, it's 8:31. So I've got about 16 more minutes before we are walking into our new moon. In London, it's at 12:47 in the afternoon. And then in Sydney, Australia, well, it happens at 11:47 tonight. So when the new moon takes place in this mysterious and meaningful sign, it's in the piece of our chart where emotions are running deep. We can cling on more than we should. So where can we be in those moods of jealousy? Where are we in those moods of vengefulness? That can be the sign of Scorpio, which is ruled by Mars and Pluto. Ooh. This entire new moon energy and the month of November, this November, is about the shadow side. It's a time to work on the parts of ourselves that will reveal our shadow work, that we don't necessarily want the rest of the world to see. So, today particularly, according to the same diary, happy new moon. This new moon is harmoniously aligned with Saturn. It's ahead of this beautiful, healing and loving Jupiter transit. And these astrological positions are asking us to make some wishes, but above all, practice gratitude. And having said that, the number 11 works with the tarot card, the High Priestess, which is Archangel Haniel, which is also working with the shadow side of magic and wonderment. Now, we've got Raguel all week long asking us to detach ourselves from drama. Now, the challenge that most humans have, thank you, Gertrude Beatrice, for being here, is that when we work on our shadow side, the side of ourselves that we need to sort of like put in perspective, I'd say the negative self-talk, the negative, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not. You are. I am worthy of all the goodness and abundance in the universe. Keep saying it. I am deserving of all the gifts of the universe. Anytime that you have a less than positive thought about anything, get with the program. Denounce it by using an affirmation. Give yourself a treatment that you give your best friend. All right. Gertrude and Beatrice, I love you, I love you, I love you. So they are dressed in their finery. They've got their fine clothes on. Gertrude has got beautiful, 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 kind of like, excuse me, looks like a tangerine dress on. Beatrice is dressed in lavender, sort of a pale violet, and they are looking into the wishing well, which is for them, it's like a pond. So it's, the reflective pond, and as they look into it, we're seeing the moon above and the stars in that reflection. So basically, what these two are suggesting we do is just write down some of the dreams and some of the wishes, and doing it as gratitude, as grateful for safety, grateful for security, grateful for love, grateful for nourishment, grateful for friends, grateful for spirit energy, grateful to God, grateful for the power of prayer. There's our card. Grateful, 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 grateful. All of these feelings of gratitude will lift the vibrational energy. Let's see what we got here. Well, turn it over, it's upside down. This is another card that popped up earlier this week, and it popped up earlier this week in the upright position, but now it's popped up in the reverse. Now, sometimes when we're reading cards, the reverse side of the card means it's the negative side of what the upright side would be, right? But in this case, I don't think so. In this case, it's got a message. It's got a message, or I would rather say with this deck, I'm being kind of guided to say it's more a reminder. Blocked, disconnected, burned out, and scared. That is what this card is saying. Spiritual relationships. So, your guides, your angels, but I would also say your ascended friends and relatives who have left their physical life, their body, and they've ascended into their natural state of spirit. And they're saying and suggesting, clean up what's blocked. Disconnect from what is not in your highest good. If you feel burned out on worry, and you feel scared because of that burned out on worry, turn it around. Get into faith. Get into dreams. Then if we turn this around, we have intuition, connection, signs, and inspiration. That's what we are looking for. That is the area that we want to get to. But many of us, you, me, all of us, let me go over to this camera, may be feeling a sense of dread, catastrophizing things. No real accident that we just whooshed through Halloween, Old Hallows Eve, where the dead, the deceased, that veil is incredibly close to us. We may have had visitations that are somewhat ghoulish. That's an energy too. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that when we get into our melancholy moods, the energy and the spirits of that ghoulishness, the spooky stuff, comes, is it like almost wants to sit there and tempt us into falling down that hole of ratchet thinking, of I've certainly had that this week, of feeling like not good enough, or not worthy, or not deserving, or not again, or la 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 la. It's easy, so easy to find those, I don't know why I'm running around on the seat, to find those potholes. That's what it is. It's a pothole. So you can go over the pothole. Well, I don't know. So I'm thinking, do we go over the pothole or get in the pothole? I think the pothole of our mind and the pothole of our soul, I love this, the potholes of your soul, requires you to just slow down a little bit, look into the pothole, and change the way you feel about that pothole. In other words, oh, I don't think I'm going to go this route. I'm not going to go through this train of thinking. I'm not going to go through this little bumpy road because I'm not really sure it's the right direction. What you want to do is slightly lift up and slightly glide over the top of the potholes. And sometimes, when I feel those energies that are just a little bit on the spooky side, not literally, but, figuratively, dark energy, you go to stores and someone's around you that has got that kind of, oh, Lord, yeah, no. I then get to gratitude. Thank you, Spirit, angels, fae, people, for showing me a different way. Thank you for showing me a better way. Thank you for giving me a little detour. Detours are good things. Detours take us away from where we're supposed to go. You get it? You go down the road and there's construction, there's this, there's that, there's an accident, something happened. They give you a detour. Thank you. I get to have a different way forward. I get to find a different way to get there. That's, in a way, a good thing to do. So for today, just for today, on this brand new moon, be mindful of any thought that pops up that has you feeling a certain way that's not good. Then stop. Then breathe. Breathe into it. Maybe pull some good cards. Maybe get some affirmations out. Maybe write your own affirmations. Right, my friends, I feel like that's it. Gertrude, Beatrice, thank you. Thank you. And then, thank you. That's it for now. Until tomorrow. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.